Week 15 in the regular season, and the Budget Roadies are on the roadies to Bulldozer Power and Colonial Plaza. Well, we've got these jokers 3 times in a row now. We've got 2 3-game series to play against the Roadies and the All-Stars. That last 3-game series will probably decide the division. Exciting stuff. Pitching for you today is Desmond Eyeliner. He's back and he means business, and we're facing off against Mary Decimal, who I don't know about the eye black and the glasses. I couldn't honestly tell you whether that was a good look or not, but it's the look she's gone for. Anyway, she's had a swing at that from the get-go. Zoltan likes the looks of it, and Des Eyeliner opens his account with 1 pitch, 1 out. Here's Big Rod McGurk, 2 home runs this season, but his batting average is terrible, absolutely terrible. So Des is just going to start him off. He likes the high pitches, so we'll keep him down on the low side and see if that gets us results. Nice pitch, Des. That's gone to Murky Jack, who's going to fling that to first. Out number 2. All clear so far for the Bulldozer Power. Here's Gaz Pumpit, and he's going to try and get something going here with the last out of the inning. No, not so much. All right, do the same again, but get this one on target. That's better. All right, caps lock. Sold. Good job. Well done. 3 away, and Bulldozer Power will be up to see what they're capable of today. Cindy Vapid, her mojo is locked in, and she's liking the looks of anything. But not that, despite the fact that was a perfect pitch. That's outside. Yeah, no, we're going to take our time. It's Paul Tribunal pitching for the Roadies. Ball outside. And Cindy showing remarkable levels of patience and gets a walk. Yes, son, look disappointed. Yeah, your grey uniforms matching your expression. Here is Kojak Mr. On. She too is locked in. The Mr. On Vapid combo there has come up pretty well so far. Cindy did not have the legs for that one and runs herself out. Oh dear. No, anyway, it was a pretty swift return there from the catcher. Disappointing. And Kojak's not going to do much better here unless she's quick, and she isn't. 2 outs. Okay, got greedy, and then a sloppy hit. That's what happened there. All right, failure is going to try and dig deep and get us a hit of some description. That'll be nice to see. So far though, balls aplenty. That's a high one, failure. That's not going to do it. You're going to get caught. All right. Well, at the end of 1. Both teams not making a lot of headway. Cindy Vapid running herself out. Silly move. No, it's worked well for us so far. I mean, you've got to want it. If you don't want it, why are you even trying for it? You know? Right. Eyeliner there, demon accuracy with his pitching. Apart from that one. And the first one that you threw, of course. Bless you, Des. There you are. That's not bad. Yep, good. Fouled that one out. Now, strike him out. Bubbly Merchandise, incidentally, is leading the way for strikeouts on the tail. I think it's... Oh, Des. Trying to be too clever. Des there, giving up a walk. All right, okay, Des, keep it simple, man. That's not simple. Just any time you like there, Steve. Oh, Big Steve's back in, incidentally. Big, sluggish Steve Morey is back in the lineup. All right, Des, just keep it, keep it over the plate, mate. All right, that's all we really needed you to do. There you go. That's the ticket. Yeah. I mean, I know you're rusty because you've been, oh dear, you've been out for a little while, but just don't be complicated about any of that. Beautiful. Yeah, there you go. See, that was just a fastball. Inside it was solidly good stuff. That's what we like to see. As Brad Adidas is up to bat next. Strike 1. Okay, yeah, keep him rolling. That's good. Mercury, no, pulls the wrong manoeuvre. Hammock's going with the throw to home, and it's going to arrive late, and we give up a run. Okay, well, it's a bit of a nervy play from BDP so far. you would hope that we could, do something a little bit more consistent, I think is the word we're going for. Anyway, runner on first, and not for long, though. Nope, runner on second now. It's 2 strikes. Yeah, okay. Yeah. That could work. Didn't work. Try this one. That's more or less where we wanted it. That one's gone to Cindy. She'll get the throw to first. No, throw to third a little bit on the late side there. I mean, that one arrived about 3 days after it was supposed to. Here's Stella Doit up to give herself a bit of a bat. Good. That is the lingo. It is. I'm all about the lingo. Stella Doit, a pretty decent batter as it turns out, but we'll see if she manages to make any mustard out of this. And she's made some mustard. Fail it. Oh my goodness me. Don't even bother, mate. No, it's all over. You gave that up. Flipping heck. Well, we've seen some fairly egregious fielding over the course of the season, and that was one there. It's the pitcher. Yeah, don't do anything clever. Just throw the ball. There you go. Yeah, do the same pitch again. That's it. Throw the ball. There you go. All right. Okay, good. Well, gave up 2 runs, which is not ideal. And we need every win we can get at the moment. We've got to stay ahead of the All-Stars. Here's Zoltan. Wastes no time in slapping that one, stupid. Yep. All right, Zoltan goes, yeah, once again, I'll do it all on my own. You people, honestly. Could I get a team, please? And that's home run number 10 for the season for Zoltan. Here's Big Steve back in the lineup because Hardware's mood's off and he's a little bit winged as well. These catches, they've got no staying power at all. 2 strikes now. Steve, beautiful hit from Steve Morey there, and he doesn't do that every time. And he'll take his base. Oh, put that one exactly where he couldn't get to it, and that worked out nicely. Here's Jack Mercury, who's got a bit of a temperament issue. He needs to find his swing, because he's certainly not living up to the A- rating that he has. Come off it, that was not a strike. That one was though, and Mercury gets a hit. Giving us runners now, first and second, no outs. Bulldozer Power in a decent position here. Is Rudy, beg pardon, caps lock, I'm not talking about his sister. A base hit would be super, but we'll see what we get. No, you're going to get 2 people out there, Rudy. Just saying. But we do have the runner on third to enable us to potentially tie things up if Veronica Hammock, with her tiny little feet, can come up with a reasonably sizable hit. Only reasonably sizable. A nice bouncer to the midfield would be grand. Okay, well, that's what she's gone for, but it's not going to work. And BDP there wasting a bases loaded opportunity to come away with nothing. But we started getting the hits, and that's a good thing to have. And we're back round to the start of the lineup for the Roadies. That was going straight to caps lock, and Mary Tribunal has had 2 pitches thrown at her so far, and she's got out off both of them. Big Rod McGurk, our next candidate for hitter of the day. He'd have to hit it first though, wouldn't he? Yeah, he would. That one's only going as far as Cindy. She'll make the throw to first, and that's out number 2. McGurk there, struggling under a team that is not as good as the team he used to play for. Yeah, won a championship with the previous team, didn't we, Big Rod? But then we traded you. Yeah, well, I say traded. Had no choice in the matter. Had to get rid of him. That's the way the league works, you see, is based on your finishing position, is you are required to make a certain number of cuts of players at a particular standard of play. So in the case of BD2, we had to cut 3 A-rated players. It hurt to do so. And there's another strikeout. Des coming good there in the 3rd inning. Good. Well done, Des. Nice work. Now, what we need to get here is some hit-type action. Des is first up to bat. And Des, you've got to swing away here. All right. I mean, obviously, soak up a couple of pitches, but If you like the looks of it, have a go at it. He liked the look of that. He had a go at it. It didn't go so well. There's ball 1. All right. Okay. That one was possibly a little on the low side. All right. Well, Des has got the aspiration, but I don't think he's got the distance. No, he's caught out there by Sally, I think, Turbine in centre field. Here's Cindy Vapid, who's had quite a few walks this season. And she had a walk with her first at bat. I mean, this is fine. I mean, it's all about the on-base average, isn't it? Oh, yeah. And that's ball 3, only strike 1. We'll wait this one out. Yeah. Come on in. 2 at bats, 2 walks. Cindy Vapid. And here's Kojak. Cindy, you're going to go for the steal. Maybe not this time? Okay. Here's Kojak. That one is allegedly a strike. I don't believe it. Kojak breaks a bat, hits it foul, possibly caught. Isn't caught. Okay. All right. Kojak, all action. 2 strikes. That's a high one, Kojak. Yeah. Yeah. Already called Cindy back to first. Kojak not finding her mojo just yet. She will do, though. I'm sure of it. His failure let us down with his first at bat. Can he turn this into something this time around? Yeah. This pitcher's doing a pretty good job. He's not a great pitcher, but he's doing a pretty good job. Yeah. I'd mention it just purely in passing. We're here. We're having a conversation. Strike 2. Come off it. Ball 1. Okay. All right. Oh, should have swung. Yeah, that was a real... No. They got you fair and square on that one. Oh, no. No, I thought that was going to break out, but it didn't. Oh. Oh, well, here's Kiki Tyrant. Got a walk first time round. And, well, we'll see if we can prevent that kind of behaviour a second time. Thank you, Des. Wallop. Out number 1. Here's Susan Turbine. Not Sally. Susan. Okay. All right. Could have gone either way, but it didn't. Right. Des is looking pretty sharp. That is 40th pitch of the game so far. Yeah. Okay. And he's still suffering a little fatigue after having been clocked, but that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. So fatigue notwithstanding, he's brought his face and he's attaching it to the ball. And that was a 100-mile-an-hour fastball. That's what we like. Des flaming eyeliner. And his eyeliner is certainly flaming. Whoa! The heat on that one. Yeah, suck it down, punk. Right, okay. Well, Budget have so far had 1 good inning, but that's been all they need. Meanwhile, here's Zoltan again. He's going, oh, flipping. Have you not scored yet? What the heck is the matter with you people? And he's going to wait for the right-looking pitch. And when he sees it, he's going to nut it. Yeah, because Zoltan is all business. It might, yeah, he really is. Zoltan puts that one on the upper deck. And Zoltan, 2. The Budget Roadies, 2 is the score at the moment. That's his 11th home run of the season. Well, look, if this is what it's going to come down to, everybody else sucks, and then Zoltan hits a home run, fine. Here's Steve Murray, got him base with his last go. It didn't amount to anything, but you're going to admire the tenacity. Are we going to admire the tenacity? No. No, we're not admiring his tenacity this time around. Here's Murky Jack. He's still in a bit of a mood hole at the moment, so we'll try and get him out of that. A bit more consistency on his part will do the job. And he's made exactly the same hit that he did with his first at bat. So that's gone split. Has it? Yeah, it has. Here's Caps Lock. 1 out, 1 runner on. And Rudy Caps Lock is up to see if he can't capitalise on this situation. Now, it's not a situation you can particularly capitalise on, but he'll give it a go. That one's gone weird, so doesn't count. Caps Lock? No, sir. Yes, sir. Caps Lock there will get on base, and that will give us runners on 1 and 2. And we're into the opportunity zone. Here is Veronica Hammock, and she's 27 feet of glory. She's 27 feet of out. Oh, yeah. Okay. I mean, it was okay. Yeah, it wasn't good. Oh, here's Des Eyeliner. Oh, 2 outs. Yeah. Runners first and second. Yeah. Des, base hit, please. Or more. Des? No. Okay, well, that's that then. Tied it up, though, thanks to Zoltan's efforts. But it's Tarquinius Bangfish up next, and he's feeling a bit tense. He's another A- rated player, the shortstop. But he's, season-wise, he's not really delivering on an A- rated performance. He's probably going to change that now that I mentioned it, because that's the way that this always works. But, you know, we'll try it anyway. Cinders. Got it. Throws. Out. Super. Next up is Stella Deutt. She's in a good mood. She got a double from her first at bat thanks to Ulysses' failure being a complete disaster. Strike 1. Beautiful pitching from Des Eyeliner. Strike 2. Beautiful pitching from Des Eyeliner. Yeah, nobody's getting that. No. Okay. That one's gone as far as Zoltan, and he'll throw to second. Stella Deutt there, putting up some good numbers today. Here's Paul Tribunal. They may take him out. They're not taking him out. They're leaving him in. Okay. Yeah, strike. You tried to bunt. I threw it too high. So your bunt was impossible. He's tried the bunt again. We'll take his head for that. Right. And here's Mary Decimal. She's 0 for 2. She's had 2 swings of the bat and got out both times. Should we try something different on her this time? We're giving her a fastball first time, every time so far. Strike 1. Okay. Not this time you don't. I don't care how much you shimmy your hips there, lady. It's not going to help you. Veronica Hammock cannot get to that one. And that one's gone foul. All right. 2 outs. 2 strikes. Let's make it happen. Foul. Okay. All right. Just give it a fastball. All right. There we go. Des. Fastball. And that was a beautiful fastball as well, but nothing doing off it. Went foul. That one's high and long and foul. Okay. All right. Next. Try one of these. Ball 1. Des off target. Okay. This one's off target as well. Ball 2. Yeah. Try her on a fastball. But that's a little low. It's gone as far as caps lock. That will do the job. Out number 3. No further scoring has occurred. And Cindy's up for Bulldozer power. 2 at-bats. 2 walks. Here's Paul Tribunal. What's he going to try on her this time? Ball 1. Okay. Too high. Alright, Cindy says, fine, if you're going to count the high ones as being legit, I'm going to nut this one over the fence. And Cindy Vapid, 2 walks and a home run. That's the stuff. That's the ticket. And that's her 3rd home run of the season. She doesn't do it very often, but when she does, it happens. Also with 3 home runs this season is Kojak Mistron, who's waiting for the magic to start occurring in this game. It hasn't happened this time as she's caught out by Kiki Tyrant. It was a nice hit, but didn't work. And his failure. Ball 1. Okay. Yeah, you probably could have, but didn't. All right. No. Here's Zoltan, and we wonder what he's going to do. I mean, surely you just pitch him out, right? You just walk him. You don't give him the chance to go 3 for 3. Surely you don't give. They're throwing it anywhere, but where it needs to be, and Zoltan gets a walk. Here's Steve Morey. The pitcher is all over the place at the moment. Steve pops that one up. Oh, Steve, you just blew a brilliant opportunity, you complete wazzock. Okay, all right. Yeah, he got tempted, you see. He got tempted by that first pitch, and it was fatal. Anyway, Bulldozer Power at the end of 5 have taken the lead for the first time in this game as we enter the 6th inning, and we're facing off against Big Rod McGurk. Des still looks reasonably fresh, but we'll see what his performance looks like, because I'm ready to take him out. And McGirt gets himself on base there. All right, you give up another 2 base hits there, Des, and we'll sit here. Not that you can't go any further, just that. We don't want to give up anything. And, okay, all right, strike 1. I have a feeling Big Rod might go for a steal here. Yeah. He didn't. No, he didn't. Anyways, Gas Pump It, who's currently at bat, sticks one in the dirt. Old man Des there goes, yeah, son, you fell for it. You complete joker. Here's Kiki Tyrant, who's in a heck of a mood. And I still think we're going to see Big Rod steal. Or he's going to try it, surely. No, that's inside. I'm ready on the button and everything. Yeah, he tries it. I'm there. Mercury! No! Mercury couldn't figure out what he was supposed to do, so he didn't. That's very disappointing. Runners 1 and 2 now. Susan Turbine next up. She's not had the best of games so far. Forget worrying about Big Rod doing any stealing at this point. What we really want is a double play. Right. Yeah. There you go. That's gone to Cindy. To second. Back to first. That's what we wanted. That's what we got. And the Budget Roadies drought continues despite landing a few hits here and there. Here is Jack Mercury now. He's had 2 singles so far today. And yet his mood is still... No, his mood's back in business. And he's caught out. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's disappointing when that happens. Rudy Capslock. Okay, Rudy did something unusual to the ball there, but he's allowed to have another go. Swung way early there, Rudes. All right, ball 2, strike 2. Rudy Capslock waiting for a flipping talent adventure. All right, here's Veronica Hammock. I had hoped to get all the way around to Des so I could switch him out, and I will do. Well, there's Veronica putting up a nice hit. And that should bring us up Des. I'm going to sit him now, because that way he'll be ready again for game 3. Right, who are you bringing in? Mars Mullo. I like it. Okay, there we go. Mars Mullo, and he gets it done. The man Mullo there, a cheeky little slow mover up to centre field, and it got the job. Here's Cindy Vapid. And they're switching out their pitcher. Paul Tribunal being replaced by Nexus T Nexus, who looks like he's in a really good mood. Oh, come on, Cindy. See if you can't adjust that. Strike 1. Okay. Shouldn't have swung at that. No, that was going too high. All right, come on, Cindy. We've got 2 outs. 1 run would be nice out of this. There's ball 2. Well, it wasn't going to get any better than that, and Cindy struck out. And well, she'd run out, but there it is. Jeff Conservative is almost ready to play. Tempting. Yeah. Tulip, how you looking? She's a bit tired. Okay. Disneyland. No. Look, that way we've got an A-grade reliever for game 2. And we might even bring him in later in this one, but we'll see how we get on. Disneyland straight down the middle. Caps lock. No errors there, and that's out number 1, although his throwing arm doesn't have a lot of gusto. Here's Tarquinius Bangfish, the shortstop, who's next up to bat. Disneyland's starting to fling him around in that way that he does. He gets some good swerve, does Diz. Change up, hit up. Veronica, no chance. And a home run there. I don't know. Yeah, I know. To be fair, Bangfish, heck of a player. He's just had a bit of a drought so far this season, and his mood was rotten. But that's the score's all square now. 1 out here in the 7th inning. And this could be a seat edger. Could it? It might be. Might be. Neither side seems to be able to break through at the moment. We've seen some good play. We've seen some less than good play. But there we go. There's Disneyland landing himself a strikeout on Stella Doit, which is not what you expect to see. Here's the pitcher. It's the pitcher, Mark. Right. Just throw him easy stuff, right? He's going to be rubbish, and it's not going to go very far. Okay, there you go. What should we do next? Another one of these. There you go. Right. Okay. Caught looking. Nexus goes to sit down, but the sides are all even as we enter the 7th inning stretch. As Kojak Mistron will come up to try and break her duck for the day. She's 0-3, but her mood is still unshakable. And that's a nice hit. That is a nice... Okay, it's another home run. But look, we need to score in a way that is not just one person hitting a home run. I mean, I'll take it, but that's not how we... That's not what we wanted to do. His failure is also 0-3 today. No way. Yes way. And he's not getting any further this time either. No, shouldn't have snatched at that one. Should have just left it. Here's Zoltan. Well, that means that everyone apart from failure has, in the opening 4 batters has had at least 1 home run today. Yeah, ridiculous. I know, it's silly. Zoltan is facing 3 balls now and gets his 2nd walk of the day. They've decided that they don't want him to play anymore. And I'll be honest with you, I would rather feel the same way. Here's Steve Murray. 1 out, Zoltan on first.
That's down.
Okay, yeah. Yep, okay. Well, apparently Nexus's accuracy is pretty good, but the rest of his pitching is... So, quite why all these are missing. Big Steve gets a big walk. And the 2 big lads are on base. Jack Mercury, who's playing okay, but not great, is next up. All right, just don't give up a double play, all right? That's nice. Jack gets a good hit there, and it could be gone. It's gone. And Bulldozer Power have cruised into the lead. Good. Yeah, misplaced fielder. If their fielder had been slightly over to their right, they would have snagged that, but they didn't. So I'm happy, and the game all of a sudden has opened up. Bulldozer Power with a nice lead as Rudy Capslock will swing at a load of old rubbish. Come on, Rudy, you're better than that. Actually, you're not. No, you're one of the players. You're in one of the positions that I'm hoping to replace in the off season. But don't take that to heart, mate. I just need a better shortstop, you know. But in the meantime, you'll do. Here's Veronica Hammock, and she's not got up to much today. She's had a couple of on bases, and that's yeah. I think they call that a hit. All right. Yeah, and so on. All right. Okay, right, now, come on, let's continue lighting this guy up with some fouls, because he'll hate that. That's it. Yeah, he'll start to... Oh, flip it, Veronica! Oh, he caught you out with a stupid pitch that you shouldn't have swung at. Anyway, at the end of 7, it is Bulldozer Power 7, and the Budget Roadies 3. Okay, all right, Mary Decimal. And it falls to Mark Disneyland to try and keep this one intact. Although that's straight down the middle, but it's okay. She made a mess of that. All right, okay. And Zoltan with the catch. Big Rod McGurk now. He's 1 of 3 today, taking his batting average to 204 for the season, which is it's not dramatic, is it? No. And failure. Beautiful catch from the big lads. He doesn't do it very often. His fielding is more often terrible than it is reliable. But he gets the catch there just over the foul line. And, okay, yeah, I mean, evidently Gaz Pumpit has seen rather a lot of fastballs on the first pitch, but he's not falling for it, and he got a double off that one. Here's Kiki Tyrant. She's been playing well so far today. Both sides of the ball she's been playing pretty well. But can she play well against Mark Disneyland? That one's gone skyward. Big Steve's underneath it. Out 3. And Bulldozer Power now looking like they're in good shape. Here is Mark Disneyland. He's batting 556. He's a pitcher, and replacements are being made. Team Nexus is going to sit down, and Joe Cannon is coming on in his place. All right, Joe, what do you know? Right, Des, soak the pitches, man. Soak them up. Just take it. All right, don't take it. Have a go. Des Eyeliner. No. Mark Disneyland. Yes. Gets on base. Here's Cindy. She's got a home run, 2 walks, and one miss from her at-bat so far today. Okay. Yeah. Don't she like that one? But none of us like it. No, we go, no, Cindy, no, it's really not all that good. Apparently that was strike 2. No chance. Oh dear. Oh, Cindy. Oh, well, Cindy makes her way to base, and but gives up the running of Mark Disneyland there in the process, which is slightly unfortunate. Here's Kojak missed her on. Strike 1. No. I know. There you go. That's a ball. That's more like it. That's a ball. He's got some swerve as Mr. Cannon. Kojak there. It's got some height, but I don't think it's got the range. It hasn't, and she's out. Okay. That means Ulysses uselessly failure is up. All right. 0 for 4 at bat today. Yeah. Let that sink in. Team captain Ulysses failure. Come on. Important divisional matchup. And boom shakalaka! Ulysses failure completes the home run set. All 4 of our opening batters have had at least 1 home run. I wanted it. I just wanted it. See? And now I got it. Oh, and they've had enough for Joe Cannon, and they're bringing on John Splinter instead as a closing pitcher. Oh. That's a luxury item. Yeah. You to have a closing pitchers tend to have like 1 or 2 pitches, but they do them really rather well. All right, Zoltan there down the line, but it's going to go to the wrong side. All right, this guy's got a really weird kind of pitching angle. Ooh, crikey! Zoltan foxed. Not foxed that time. No, he'll get himself a base hit. He looks at the closing pitcher, goes, "Close that," and goes, "What? You got a base hit?" You go, "Yeah. I'm Zoltan. Here's Steve Murray. Nope. Not on that one, you don't. Okay. All right. No, I don't like that one. Nope. Okay. Come on, Steve. Steve likes that one. But Steve's always had problems in making sensible judgment calls. And therefore he's gone. He's away. But at the end of 8, it is Bulldozer Power 9. The Budget Roadies 3. Okay, here's Susie Turbine. They trail by a lot. Disneyland's still fresh. Taking him out. What? Yeah, I'm putting in flight risk because flight risk is awful, right? We've got a 6-run cushion, and all I need to do is not give up 6 runs. Okay, it's as easy as that. And meanwhile, I can have 1 less inning having to be done with a good reliever. Flight risk gets a strikeout. Oh wow! Yeah, I know. He's not a good pitcher. It doesn't seem to matter, does it? Well, whether it matters or not, we're stuck with him now, unless we want to make another change, which I don't necessarily want to do. But I think if this pays off, it's going to look like oh yeah, it's an astute piece of coaching, that one there, coach. I'll go, thanks. All right. Okay. Yeah, you might smile there, son. Because that's 2 batters, 2 strikeouts for Buster flight risk. I think it could just be that the opposing team aren't entirely sure what's happening. Yeah. And that one's gone as far as caps lock, and that's going to wrap the game up. Thank you very much. Buster flight risk comes in, gets it done. Super job. Will we do that again? Only when we've got a nice big lead again. Bulldozer Power win this one 9 runs to 3, and that keeps their season very much in the right kind of shape. And good pitching performances all round there. Yeah, good pitching performances. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think so too. You know what? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, good. 6 strikeouts for Des Eyeliner. Whew. Zoltan, your number 1 star of the day. Well, that goes without saying. 3 from his at-bats, 2 home runs, 2 walks as well. Jack Mercury, 3 of 4 and a home run. Okay, good stuff for him. And Cindy Vapid, only 1 of 3, but a couple of walks and a home run for her too. We've only got 5 games to watch this week, so we'll do a quick check round of the stats afterwards. I think we like that kind of thing. First up, you've got the Bunsen Medics on 6 and 8 against the 9 and 7 Peninsula Transport team. If the Bunsen Medics are to be seen in postseason, this one they have to win. The end score there, Peninsula Transport 6, the Bunsen Medics 4, and I think they can kiss their season goodbye. The Picks Creek Miners are taking on Cheerio Incorporated, both teams still in the running. Brain Pecora is going to be pitching for the Miners, and they're off to a massive lead after 3 innings, 10 runs up after 3, and the Miners putting on a display in that one. The Red Star Pathfinders are playing the Of-City Axemen. The Pathfinders probably done this season. The Axemen still in with a good shout. But the Pathfinders come out strong and win that one 5-0. Well, that's put the cat and the pigeons in close proximity with one another. The Nomads on 9 and 8 taking on the 5 and 9 Grazer Ridge. Grazer Ridge probably not going to make it. Leading batter Nova Wild will be trying to steer them in the direction of victory. And steering them she does as they cruise to a 12-4 win. Not that it'll make any difference anymore in this part of the season. No, sir, it won't. Last game that we have to simulate, and it's the Steganauts on 8 and 9 against the Failurewood Hills. Well, the Failurewood Hills are in a very strong position, leading their division. Steganauts have played an extra 3 games. Oh, Failurewood Hills just absolutely slapped them stupid. 14-4, the final score. We'll look at the table in a moment, but we've got the Roadies again next. We knew that was coming. Let's have a look at the league leaders. And by overall rating, the top 4 are Zoltan, Ulysses Failure, Kojak Mistron and Cindy Vapid. Jack Mercury comes in there at 8, which is also good to see. Bulldozer Power putting up some nice numbers, even though they are dropping games occasionally. The other references made in the top 10, Buttercup Guns batting for the Pirates. Blix Gornock pitching there for the Peninsula Transports with 36 strikeouts so far this season. Trellis Cosmic, the pitcher for the Red Star Pathfinders with 31 strikeouts. Charles Monkey Cage for the... What icon is that? I've clearly not replaced it. Who's that supposed to be? Don't know. Colonel School? No. Sunshine Fun Bus? Maybe. Could be. Don't know. And then Tintin Hollywood, who also plays for the Pirates. We may be able to work that out later on, but let's have a look. In batting average, it is Mr. On, Caps Lock, Failure, Vapid, Zoltan, the top 5. Linda Van Spackle for the Grunt Auto Group, then Tomo Cigar for the Bongolia Sea Raiders, as well as Horatio Gunship at Stardozer and Buttercup Guns for the Pirates. When it comes to home runs, it is number 1, Zoltan, number 2, Ulysses Failure. Both players leading the way as far as the season is concerned for homers. Runs batted in, Zoltan, Failure, Mercury. You know the names, you've seen them before. Moving over to some more batting. On base percentage, Kojak Mr. On, Cindy Vapid, and again, Failure, Zoltan, Caps Lock, Mercury. Bulldozer Power dominating. Slugging percentage, it's Zoltan and Failure. Yeah. Polly Babylon, though, for the Sea Raiders. Looks good. Buttercup Guns at the Pirates. Rock Justice for the Wretched Minstrels. And Janet Mission for the Of-City Axemen. All come in ahead of Kojak Mr. On. Nice. On base plus slugging. There are some more people in using the names that we've seen already. More batting, look. Here's some hits. Failure with the most hits in the league. No, Ray. Really? Yeah, apparently Ray Yes, very much way. Extra base hit, Zoltan with 15 is looking pretty strong ahead of Buttercup Guns and Polly Babylon and Tintin Hollywood. With strikeouts, these people are the rubbish ones. MSJN is most rubbish with 22 strikeouts so far this season. Ingrid Matrix and Olivia Chukka Khan, both from the Kerbal Space Agency. One thinks maybe the Kerbal Space Agency might want to rethink its lineup. More batting, sure. Runs scored, Ulysses Failure ahead of Tintin Hollywoods and Zoltan, Mistral, Vapid, Mercury. Also getting a reference in there. Rounding out the top 10, you've got Rourke Justice, Party Boy, Myra Sacrifice and Julio Lobster. Stolen bases. Cindy Vapid is tied at the top of the league with Tremaine Jazz Hammock and Tomo's Cigar. 7 apiece for them. Jazz Hammock there playing for Grazer Ridge, which is a team we're not going to mention in the top 10s very often at all. Been caught stealing 4 times, Cindy Vapid. Well, you've got to try it if you're going to get away with it. No, you've got to get away with it if you're going to try it. Oh, yeah. Pitching now. Wins. Well, you've got 9 players who've got 3 wins to their name. Kimberly Freightmaster, Ramsey Pothole, Randall Frippery, Bubbly Merchandise for Bulldozer Power, Tony Prongs, Grin Radical, Burt Violence and Hans Xanadu, along with Loca Boots, all have 3 wins so far this season. In earned run average, you're looking at Hippo Biker and Zenith Dark at the top of the table, managing to get under 0.5. Might be good, might be terrible. Could be both. Saves. Mindy Bleach there for the... who's that? That's the Erg Melonflex Chroniclers. Yes, because the face doesn't fit the team. But that's who it is. Warren Flagg, Raymundo Bangit, Ramsey Pothole, Corey Action Values, and Mark Disneyland, along with Mr. Smithers, all have 3 saves this season. In Whip, Zenith Dark, Vera Contagion, Dante Intestines, Blix Gornock, Randall Frippery and Mr. Smithers are all under 1. Good for them. I'm pleased they've managed to do that, or disappointed in them if that's not ideal. Opponent batting average, Zenith Dark is only allowing a 0.1 batting average. That's remarkable stuff for the Miners, and he's made up there with his teammate David Concentrate, who's managing a 0.138. Pretty strong performance from them. Strikeouts, Thomas Mildew at the Pirates is doing a good job ahead of Blix Gornock and Lance Splendid, who plays for Cheerio Incorporated. Here's some more pitching action. Bubbly Merchandise manages to get 6th place in the strikeouts per 9 inning. Thomas Mildew, though, leading the way ahead of Warren Flagg and Mr. Smithers. And then walks. Well, we don't give up many walks, but only 3 of our regular lineup of pitchers have managed it so far. Disneyland, banter, crumble, never giving up a walk. Yes, sir, that's what we like. And then the strikeout to walk ratio, which obviously we're going to do well on if we've never walked anybody. Obviously. And there we are, back to the top 10. Let's go and have a look at the standings as we evaluate what's still to come. With 17 games played for them, the Port Miggins Pirates are ahead. But Stardozer Human Resources do have 2 games in hand, and they have a run difference trailing of 8 runs. So if they can get, plus 9 over those 2 wins, they will take the top of the Wood Chipper division with 3 games to go. It's still in flux. Colonel School, not out of it, but no, Colonel School are out of it. Colonel School can no longer qualify for postseason because Port Miggins have got 11 wins. There you go. Hard cheese there, Colonel School. In the bombastic division, the Nomads are up top with 9 and 9. Colonel Space Agency on 7 and 10 are probably out of it by now. Lose 1 more game and they're definitely done. Grazer Ridge on 6 and 9 have got lots of games in hand, so could pull it back, especially since their run difference is superior to that of the Nomads. We might not be done with them yet unless they lose another game. In the Fish Tank division, Peninsula Transport with 10 and 7 record are leading the way at the moment, and I don't think they're going to be caught. If they dump their last 3 games, they may miss out to the Grunt Auto Group. Bumps and Medics have got 5 games to play instead of 3. Could possibly make a showing. Wouldn't necessarily bet on it. Bulldozer Power now lead the Battle Plan division by a game. and are tied in the number of games played with the Lingo Blend All-Stars, but their run difference is significantly stronger. The Budget Roadies, if Bulldozer win one more game or Lingo Blend win two, the Budget Roadies are done. Over into Bad Company now, and in the Whoop Whoop division, Sunshine Fun Bus have probably locked this up, but it is not yet decided. The Ov City Axemen have got 5 games left to play. The Fun Bus only 3. The Pathfinders have only got 2 games left to play, but they can't qualify because they've lost 10. And that's all she wrote. Hard cheese for the Pathfinders. In the Sloganator division, Fairywood Hills are up front on 9 and 6. 8 and 9, though, Melonflex Chroniclers theoretically could make it through, but Fairywood Hills look like the dominant team right now. If the Stegonauts lose 1 more, they're gone. If Fairywood win 2 more, the Stegonauts are gone. So I would say the Stegonauts are probably gone. In the Zesty division, the Wretched Minstrels are on 8 and 9. This could end up being a division where the champion goes through with fewer than 10 wins. It's still possible, but it's not that likely. The Bongolia Sea Raiders in second on 7 and 8 are nipping at their heels and have games in hand in which to catch up. Sportsball Union, though, 5 and 11, no. In the Colonel Cam, Picks Creek Miners are leading the way with 9 and 6. The Cheerio Incorporated team have got 9 and 9. So if the Picks Creek Miners win a game, then they'll be doing better than that. Either way, there's still a fair amount of distance to travel before we find out what happens next. Tune in next time to find out what happens next, where it's Game 2 of Bulldozer Power versus the Budget Roadies, and we'll be hoping for a similar result to the one we got today. I've been Colonel Failure. You're watching Electrosports TV, and you should be subscribed. Why aren't you subscribed? You should be. Why aren't you? I ask myself these questions, but I don't know the answer. Thanks for watching. Cheerio.